Yo, 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 Surreal Talk Radio, your man, Calico the Surrealist on WPRK 91.5 FM Winter Park, kicking it after dark with our special guests. Oh, yeah, I got my co-host in this thing rocking with me tonight, so I'm going to introduce y'all to them. We're going to get this thing cracking. That right there, the phone ringing right there, that was Auntie August. She on Black People Time, so she might be popping in here any minute now. That's my co-host, you know what I'm saying? And then I got DJ Exclusive in this thing. What's going on, cuzzo?
Chilling like a villain, you know me. Ready to go.
It's kind of nasty out there today, man, you know, so we got to make it do what it do. But we got a hot show for y'all lined up tonight, man. We're going to set things off with my surreal topic of the day. Got music from around the way. We got our throwback track and my favorite part of the show, the Pump It or Dump It. Y'all get to call in, let us know how you feel, man. Talk to us. Let us know what you think about the show, you know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff. But now, without any further ado, a special guest chilling with us tonight, man. This brother right here, man, he is a Billboard Hot 100, Billboard Music Awards, RIAA certified hit maker. Definitely a Florida pioneer, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the Miami game. Legendary, man. We got the legend JT Money in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's happening, baby? Thank you, and I appreciate that intro.
Hey, man, thank you, man. I want to thank you so much for doing our show, helping us grow.
Thank you for having me.
All right, bro. Well, listen, man, we're going to get this thing started with my surreal topic of the day. But before I do that, man, I want to give a moment of silence, man. We lost a big one, man. A couple days ago, we lost a big one in Fat Man Scoop. Yeah, man. So I want to give a moment of silence, man. We're going to come back to it. Respect. All right, man. Yeah, so we're going to get into it, my surreal topic of the day, man. Just get a little conversation started, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to find out what you got going on, all right?
Sure.
All right, man. So real topic of the day, man. Miami Mt Rushmore.
Yes, sir.
That's what I want to talk about tonight, man. And I know you got the song out right now. You know, Trick Daddy, Rick Ross, and all of that. But I want to give you my personal Miami Mt Rushmore. See what you think about it.
Yes.
We talk about it from there. All right. So my Mount Rushmore goes like this. I got Luke. I got you. That's JT Money. I got Trick Daddy and Trina. That's my Mount Rushmore right there, you know. And I won't break it down, you know, tell you why, then, you know, get your thoughts. So I got Luke because for me, Luke is like he like the George Washington of the Miami thing. You know what I'm saying? So as I got Luke, plus, you know, we had him on the show before, you know what I'm saying? So he showed love. Then we had then I got you, JT, because JT Money for me was like the first one to like really rap with like lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I got Trick Daddy, man. That's the mayor right there, man. That's the mayor. You know, and he the one, he brought that swag. And Trina the one that, like, you know, started with all of the you know, the city girls, and she the one that started, and the females is running the game now. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta have her. But now Ross, I know you got him on the song. Now Ross, he keeping it going. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta pay homage to those, you know, for me, the foundation. But what you think though, man? I mean, you know,
I actually like your version of the Mount Rushmore because, see, giving Trina hers, that's kind of big for the game too. And the ladies, they need theirs too. You know, right. Representation. And she was one of the first. She is pioneer of that sound.
For sure.
You know, and I'm not mad at all. Not at all. I'm not mad at all. But you know, we did it with me, Trick, and Ross. You know, supposed to have been Luke on the single as well, because it was like the foreheads of those guys.
Right.
But and Ross do his thing, just like you say, he kept it going, and he inspired me to keep going.
That's
like
up.
Just say when a lot of people got tired and want to sit down, Ross like, no. He showed a new way of doing it, so I'm gonna give him that double. He took the torch from me, kept it going, took it further. You know, Luke put me on. And, hey, but as long as I'm a part of it, I'm glad. You know, I'm happy.
Hey, man, Miami, man, for a minute there, probably still, you know, the whole thing with Khaled coming through and, you know, man, it was a run for a minute. You know, y'all brought T-Pain down and it was running things with the mixtapes and you know, what Khaled had going on them albums, man, you know. But yeah, man, I mean, nowadays, you know, people look at Miami and you kind of look at it and you see, you know, the DJ Khaled, the Fat Joe, the Drink Champs, you know what I'm saying? Which brings me to my question, man. What you think about the evolution of Miami, the Miami sound when it comes to hip hop?
Well, I think it's not fully represented. because Miami still has a whole nother sound. Like you got to think back when they did Miami bass, but now they got a whole juke and vibe culture, and none of that is being represented. But for you to even say Khaled, Fat Joe, Drink Champs, none of that's Miami. That's Dayami.
Oh,
but I love all those people.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying for Miami, you know, it got to be the JT Moneys, the Lukes, the Tricks, the Ross, the Trina. You know, then you get the Mike Smith, the Icebergs. You know, this game, this Piccolo, because that's going to be the authentic, original sound and the feeling. And that's, the people are there. But, you know, and I say the people, the consumers, the fans, the people, they follow that, they mess with that. But also, you know, there are powers that be, the machine.
Right.
And if you down with the machine, you can infiltrate or insert yourself into anything because you got the power to do so. But again, I don't dislike none of those guys. I love them all. Drink Shop showed me love. Oh, boy, you can't forget EFN. That's straight up Miami.
Right.
But, you know, yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I like the way you answered that question, though, because, you know, you say they Miami.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't mean to cut you off. I got a thing where I say not Dayami, but Miami. Miami, not Dayami.
Gotcha.
But go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
I feel you. So when I'll be, it'd probably be better for me to talk about people like maybe Ball Greasy. You know, people like what's my man with Ross, Gunplay. Folks like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's probably okay. I got you. Oh, I like the way you answered that question. Yeah, Auntie August stepped in the building. You know, we just want.
I already heard you was petty. It's all good.
Oh, you heard that?
I heard. I hear.
CP time.
I'm not. I'm never on CPT time.
That's what he said.
I know that's what he said. You know, they didn't tell you. I'm so sorry, sir. WP stands for petty. Calico all day, every day. Y'all.
What you think about our topic? We talking about Miami Mt Rushmore. What you think about that?
I think it's a good topic, but like he said, there is a difference between Miami and Dade County, and then you got Fort Lauderdale and Palm Beach. So the music go all the way. You know, Miami's so culturalized from not just R&B, hip hop, but you got the Haitian community and the Jamaican community. So that music is so complex, you know. But I'm a '90s baby, so all I know is booty dancing.
But there you go. You know what I'm saying? '90s. That's right.
So you was around when Shake What Your Mama Gave You was out?
Shake What Your Mama Gave You.
Absolutely. So my knees bad now.
Oh,
Lord. Knees good.
That's why they call it twerk. See, nowadays they call it twerk. We weren't twerking back then. We call it booty shaking, booty dancing.
Right.
Now my cousin right here, he from up north. He from Ohio. What you think of? What you know about the Miami bass?
I would have to agree with your four though. Okay. Because way in Ohio, those was the ones we heard about. I wasn't privy to hearing everybody else y'all talking about, but JT Money, Trick Daddy, Trina, they was all over Ohio.
Yeah.
So I nailed it, huh?
Yeah, you did. That's why I say, boy, hey, man, it's your list, because I heard them and it makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, man. Hey, man, Trick Daddy turned. He did something for me.
Is that why you got your do-rag on under your hat?
Hey, I'm trying to be Miami tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you're not representing Bo Key today?
Not tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to represent Bo Key when we do this Pump It or Dump It, though. Because that's what I want to do. I want to open up the hotlines, man, and anybody want to call in and talk about our topic. We talking about Miami, Mount Rushmore. We finna do the Pump It or Dump It. Anybody want to call in and let us know what you feel about this song I'm about to play. Or if you want to call in and give a shout out to JT Money, more than welcome to do so. Please remember, we on the radio, man. No profanity, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get us kicked off this thing.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Y'all call in. The phone number is 407-646-2915. 407-646-2915. Make sure I got this thing live. All right, cool. We good. All right, cool. So I'm about to play an artist. And what I want you to do, brother, is I'm about to play a local artist, right? And she gonna want you to tell her the truth, man. You know, should she go back to the drawing board with it, or do she got what it take? You know what I'm saying? Sure. So I'm gonna play some music and we find out what you think. The name of this artist right here is Beauty LaFleur. Beauty LaFleur, right? And the name of her song is called Broke Hoe. Called Broke Hoe. Now I could play profanity on the music. We just can't say it on the microphone.
Right.
It's that time of night. All right, man. So yeah, this right here is Beauty LaFleur, Broke Hoe.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I wouldn't be auntie. What's the title?
Broke hoe, you heard me.
Broke hoe.
Broke hoe.
It's different from one with money.
Oh, okay. She's not no money hoe. Broke hoe.
Broke hoe.
In case y'all didn't understand.
Right, I just wanted to clarify for the people in the back.
For sure. All right, cool. Let's see what you think.
A broke hoe can't tell me shit. I'm the bad little bitty ass bitch. Broke bitches always. A broke hoe can't tell me shit. I'm the bad little bitty ass bitch. A broke nigga can't tell me shit. A broke nigga better miss me shit. A broke hoe can't tell me shit. I'm the bad little bitty ass bitch. A broke nigga can't tell me shit. A broke nigga better miss me shit. A broke nigga can't tell me shit. His bitch broke too, so she fall back, bitch. And if you got a problem, we can fix that shit. You ain't got no fucking try to miss me with that, bitch. Nah, I ain't with that shit. A bald head hoe can't tell me shit. These broke ass hoes real counterfeit. Fuck nigga, stay up on the capital shit. You better miss me with that shit, you dumb bitch. And I ain't giving up until I get it. I meet the sun up, and yeah, I'm with it. Falls up, young women in my city. I'm a boss like a queen to a peasant. Yes, this is class. Gonna teach your ass a lesson about how to get a bag, how to flip it up and stack it. You say you want a bag? Now let me see you get it. A broke hoe can't tell me shit. I'm the bad little bitty ass bitch. A broke nigga can't tell me shit. A broke nigga better miss me shit. A broke hoe can't tell me shit. I'm the bad little bitty ass bitch. A broke nigga can't tell me shit. A broke nigga better miss me shit.
Yo, Surreal Talk Radio, your man, Calico the Surrealist. Auntie August in the building.
Yes, I am.
DJ
Hey, y'all.
Exclusive. Yeah, man, we got our special guest, JT Money, in the house. All right, we got a call already. Let's see what we got. Yo, Surreal Talk Radio, you live.
What's the deal, Calico? That's Calico?
What's going on? It's your boy.
My boy. What's up, baby boy? This is your man, Big Earl, holding it down.
Oh, we got another legend, man. What's going on, big girl?
That's why I'm calling you, because I heard JT Money, the legend, was in the building. And I was driving on my way home. I knew you was on. I put the radio on. I hear you bigging up JT Money. I'm like, oh, man. I said, you know what? As soon as I heard you say call right now, I felt like, okay, I got to call. You know what I'm saying? And that's a sign to call. Don't be shy. Give my man a call.
Hey, that's love, man. That's love.
But yeah, man, I'm digging your show, man. The show sounds good. You know, the topics sound good. I mean, and you really got a legend up in the building, man. I remember moving down here in 98. I used to go to the Palladium when I first got
Oh my
here.
God, not the Palladium.
Right, the Palladium.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. All right, man. But heck yeah, man.
What's up, big girl?
How you doing, brother?
All is well, man. Peace and blessing.
Hey, many blessings, man.
Check.
We all blessed to be out here
Still
in
today.
2024.
Check.
Still doing what we love. You know what I'm saying?
Check. Heavy that.
You know, you're an artist, but you know, I've always been in artist management, you know, promotions, marketing. So I've always made my living off of an artist.
Hey, long as you play the game fair, man.
I used to work for the one and only Big Pun.
Big Pun.
Check.
What?
He dropping them names, y'all. He dropping them names.
Amen.
We was platinum, and Calico he know the deal, he know the history.
Oh yeah, that's my man. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you calling, sir.
All right, Earl, man.
And you know what else? Probably till today in 2025, I think we still the only Latino artist that sold 2 million records. I don't think it's ever been done. Not in hip hop anyway.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, big Earl, man. Thank you for calling, man. Appreciate that.
Just wanted to show you guys some love, man, while y'all was playing the broke girl song.
No, get it right. Broke hoe. Broke hoe.
All right, big Earl, man. That's
I
love.
wasn't trying to curse. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. All right, brother, man. All right, thank you for calling, man. Peace.
Keep doing your thing. JT Money, love you, man. Keep doing your thing, brother.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Yo, For 407-646-2915. Keep this thing a little live for a little bit longer, man. We gonna find out what's going on, my man JT Money, what he got going on. I'm gonna take y'all back a little bit, man, because for those that's under a rock don't know, JT Money's from Miami, Florida, 305. You know what I'm saying? Hey JT, man, I want you to finish this sentence for me, man. All right. I fell in love with hip hop when I first heard go.
Well, Planet Rock.
Planet Rock. Oh,
yeah.
What? You know,
listen,
that's real hip hop.
Before the raps.
Yeah.
Before the raps, it was just that beat. You know what I'm saying? And I think Planet Rock created that bass music, and the hip game brought that rap game, and then Schoolie D and all that. Listen, I go way back from the beginning. You know, I was there as a youngster.
Hey man,
listening to it.
Hey man, listen, man. For those of y'all, see, that's what I love about having the artists in the building, man, because they gonna keep it real. He just showed y'all, man, he real hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he gonna fire those 2 Live Crews, so you know what I'm saying? He went back. Okay, cool.
I know what 2 Live Crew heard.
What?
Yeah, I heard what they heard.
I'm loving this.
Check.
I'm loving this. All right, man. So this we're gonna talk about how you began, man. So you was discovered by Luke in some sort of talent show, right?
Mr. Mix, the producer and the DJ of 2 Live Crew, he produced everything on Luke Records at the time. He heard me and my partner Debonair at a club. We exchanged numbers. 40 days later, we had the album 2 Low Life Mothers, you know, and Luke heard it and we wanted to put it out. Luke put it out. So we can say Luke discovered it, but Mr. Mix actually discovered it and honed it and brought it to a project. You know? Yeah.
Okay.
It's Mr. Mix. I always got to give him that.
Mr. Mix. All right, cool. And this we talking about Poison Clan, man. Y'all was doing y'all thing in the 80s.
The Baby 2 Live Crew. That's what they used to call it.
Okay, the Baby 2. Okay.
That's what they called it.
All right. So y'all
with the clean version or the unedited version?
Nah,
there was no clean. Look, as I continue doing Poison Clan, sometimes my clean version was still too dirty for the radio.
Listen.
Because I was on Luke Records.
Man, we gonna talk about some of them songs. Well, woo.
So what you thought about this Broke Hoe?
Broke Hoe?
You need to talk about something.
It don't bother me. I like it. I can vibe it in the club. I hear her confident. I think she need to keep going.
Okay.
Keep doing some more. I definitely like the record. I don't dislike the record. She sound good, man. I want to hear some more. I want to hear what's next.
All right. What you think?
It broke hoe.
But without cursing, a broke hoe can't tell me
nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Thank you.
Can't tell me nothing. I mean, I would not have utilized the phrase broke hoe as a woman. I mean, you never want to be considered a broke hoe because I mean, if you're a broke hoe, you can't fox in my crew. I'm just saying.
Right, but see, that's what she doing. She talking about them other ones. That's kind of how I heard it. Because she getting her money.
But it's strip club.
Right, I was just going to say, so we in Safe Harbor time, man. So Safe Harbor time, what you think? You pump it on our show?
I pump it.
Okay, then.
I pump it. I didn't dislike it.
No, it was the vibe was good.
Right, the vibe was good.
A strip club after 2 a.m.
After 2 a.m.
Cool.
There you go.
All right, man. So let's get back to this interview thing, man. So Luke signed you guys in 1990.
Yeah. Right? Well, our first album came out in 90. We signed in 89.
Okay, cool.
Keep going.
Nah, I love it. I love it. All right, man. So let's talk about some of these songs, man. That's what we're going to do. Hey, Shake What Your Mama Gave You.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this one. This one right here immediately takes me back to like the BCR days, Black College Union.
It was before BCR. Come on.
But I'm talking about it's just the twerking and all of that. For me, Shake What Your Mama Gave You is like the creator of what we call twerk.
Thank you. I'll take that. I appreciate it.
I remember we doing that middle school dances. No, the high school dances.
Yeah, man. This is what that was.
Want to hear a story behind that record?
Let me hear.
I really do.
Listen.
Who was you watch shaking?
I'm gonna tell you. I've never went to a strip club till I went to Atlanta with Lou and them, and they took me in the club. And then that was my first time in a strip club in Atlanta. When I got back to Miami, I wrote that song.
Bet you did.
Yeah, Devastator gave me 2 beats. He said, and I wrote to this one. He said, no, you can't get that one. That's for Luke. I said, man, why you gave me that beat? Then, well, give me the other one. And then I did that beat that is on. So I think it's intervention and all. I say, God, I say, no, I want it on that one. I want it on
Don't
this
put that on God. Don't put that on God.
Well, he got his hand on everything.
Yeah, but he was on the booty shaking.
No, it's just on me. It's on me. I was doing what I was doing.
Which club?
I really don't know. Probably was the Gentleman's Club back then. I don't think it was Madison City. It could have been Nicky's or something like that.
I got this joke, man. People don't think it's funny, but I say, man, you know, God chose Mary.
Right.
Out of all the women in the world, he chose her. So it must be something very special about her. You know
indeed. Like she's special.
I still think that's
what your mama gave you. You know what I'm saying? I was just, hey, man.
Right. He came home and you were just.
I might be going to the wrong
You were just thinking that them up and downs was in your brain, huh?
But the funny part is, I used to always say I'd never go to no joint like that. What I look like just giving my money away, paying. But then when I went, I had fun.
And now everybody has fun to that song in the strip club. And then so.
Listen, let me tell you how old record is. I give $5 for a tabletop. Before you get $5, you gonna get laughed at today, right?
Yeah, man. What?
I don't give.
That's how real.
I don't even think they'll come to your table for $5.
Yes, they will. Depends on which one you go to.
I ain't been in so long.
Well,
let's talk about some more of these songs. Okay. So I want to get into the gangster stuff. So Faking Like Gangsters.
Yes.
And Cowards in Compton. Man, this beef with Dre and Snoop.
Yeah.
Talk to us about it.
Faking Like Gangsters is the song that started the beef. Because what it was a skit before the album. A producer and a homeboy of mine, they decided they just want to do this skit. And they thought it was funny to disrespect NWA now. And then I'm looking like, man, what y'all doing? Luke came to the studio later and he laughing. Oh, yeah, man, run that. And I'm like, what? Y'all crazy. Like, I'm thinking y'all cool.
Yeah.
So, but Luke let it go. So, obviously, they took the record as we talking about them. So that's when Dre and them did the Luke's bending over. Luke did. So,
that's how that.
So then we had to come with Cowards in Compton because we had,
Yeah, it's so many versions to this story, man. Like, we heard one. I think I talked to Luke about it when we had him on.
I want to hear this.
And we was talking about, I should
want to
play
hear
it back.
this.
But one I was asking him, we heard something about, it was some dancers or something like that. And I guess Dre them took some of Luke dancers or something like that.
Yeah, but them dancers always went out with whoever they wanted to go with. So if that was the case, then that was some hidden agenda that I knew nothing about.
Okay.
My understanding was all y'all was cool. You don't allow these dudes to disrespect your friends, right?
Gotcha.
So I guess they really wasn't friends. I was the naive one. Because, I really wasn't finna do Cowards in Compton.
Yeah, we took y'all as like some goons out there working for.
I mean,
all right.
So big, what? I was a hired hand because he paid me that money and I did that record. He gave me my number.
He said he's just telling the story.
He gave me my number and I did what I had to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some real gangsters, so some Faking Like Gangsters over there. All right, man. So from your point of view, man, you basically told us what happened. Man, it was a line in this song though where you talk about if you was in jail,
I'd have made a mind. Yeah, but that's the way I felt about anybody back then in the rap game because I thought I was the hardest one on the. Listen, man, I'm about 19, 20, 21.
Yeah,
man.
But y'all cool now. You Snoop.
Brothers. Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. See, I got to do a record. See, every time there's a beef situation afterwards, people come together do the
so
records.
it's supposed to be come together and become family.
Yeah.
Just don't do broke hole stuff.
Snoop took a picture with my mama, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about.
Did he have a blunt in his mouth with your mama?
Did he what?
Did he have a blunt in his mouth?
Of course not. Not with my mama.
He's like, man, you
But
gonna
he
do my
could have.
mama not.
Hey,
But he could have. My mama like.
You probably hit it with him.
Hey, I'm just saying, I got an auntie,
She don't smoke, but she be like, I'm used to y'all.
Right, go on over there.
Right.
Just like my son. No, it's not.
Right.
All right, so let's more songs, man. Listen. Head, and more head.
Yeah.
What? Hey, listen, man.
That was one of the songs I did not like being played in the clubs when I was younger.
Yo, listen. These are type of songs, man. Because when I was coming, I had to sneak and listen to this kind of stuff, man. This, man, I'm gonna tell you though. One of the to this day, I don't think nobody is getting this raw. To this day, Shine Me Up. You ever heard that song?
No, my mother was very, very.
Shine me up. Man, what was y'all thinking about, man? Like that's what street is like pouring on hip hop beats, man. It's like
I'm glad you said.
I barely heard head and mohead.
I used to call that stuff porno music.
Man, like, that just sound like y'all was just sitting there watching porn writing rhymes, man.
It's just the life though at the time. Listen, life was
Shine
fun.
Me Up and slick, bro.
It was fun, and
The concerts though, doing that in concert with all the females that was in the audience getting on stage, how did y'all contain yourself? Or did y'all? I mean, I know some of y'all did.
Well, I was busy performing, so I was able to contain myself. But if I was your hype man or your entourage, I might have partook in the festivities.
JT said you had to ride that track, man.
Right.
But yo, back then, that and Too Short for me was like the rawest thing I had ever heard. I'm talking about raw, like, you know what I'm saying, gritty.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm talking about where I knew that there was no way I could play this around my parents.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Same
it was crazy, man. And that shined me up, man. That jump. I was listening to it, like, yo. And like I say, if you listen to music, anything that's out today, these just is not coming that hard. Let's go back and listen to Shine Me Up and listen to what these things. I don't care, 50 Cent, all of them, you know, they allude to certain things, but these boys was saying it.
Going right. We was straight. We was blown. But that's what I think Brother Luther Campbell fought for, the right, the freedom of expression. Yeah. You know, listen, I be saying this though, I say, I don't even think I really cussed until I started making records because it was about the freedom of speech.
Okay.
And I think I just did it because I had the right to do it.
Yeah. And y'all express, bro. Right to express it. You showing up express. Express like an expressway train. All right, man. We'll talk about my favorite song though. My favorite Poison Clan song. Okay. Fire Up This Funk.
Check.
Love that song. Can you dig it? You remember that joint? Can you dig the clan?
Okay. So again, I was an R&B girl.
That's right.
You know, and again, it was really hard to listen to some of that music as a kid. Like seriously.
No, but this one is cool. This one ain't like that.
Listen,
we had two versions. Remember, we had the B-house version and the street version.
They finally started getting stuff that was radio.
I'm trying to get on your side.
But no, seriously, from a 90s era, we come from those parents who really was trying to cultivate our music and what we listened to.
Right.
And then that's when they started putting the parental advisory on the records. Yeah. But it was really hard trying to hear some of that stuff. So to be honest, some of those songs I didn't get to hear until I was like 18 and 19. Right. You know, I would hear snippets of it. Like,
perfect time though.
But yeah, because I could do some of the stuff.
I mean, listen, but I want you to know, Fire This Funk, Shine Me Up, that whole Straight Zooism album, we did it in the city of Orlando.
Old town.
Well, yeah, that's when I left Luke Records and I went independent. I took the whole Poison Clan. We was up here. We was dealing with Magic Mike people, Tom Wright. We put that out. He connected me with Warlock. Yeah, man, we did Straight Zooism in Orlando.
So y'all was at the Palladium.
Do y'all remember Peaches Records?
Yeah,
we had the billboard up there for a year. They had Poison Clan on the thing up there.
Hey man, thank you for sharing that, man. I did not know that.
So y'all held Palladium down.
This before the Palladium.
Oh wow.
This is before the Palladium. Palladium, I remember Palladium.
This 97, 98.
Yeah, 95. I remember Palladium, me personally, I remember Palladium 02, 01, 02, 01, 02, 03. You know, that's where my memory of the Palladium is. Yeah. When I dropped Chevy Game and Run the Yard and all that stuff.
I remember Trick used to come to the Palladium, man. I heard stories about Trick pulling up to the Palladium, man. Y'all had the rawest cars, man. We're going to talk about that. But yeah, man, I want to talk about the next one. I want to talk about Pimpin' on Wax, not the the album. This is when you had the Who Dat song. Soleil, you brought her out. This is what you got on the billboards. You know what I'm saying?
And one rap single of the year, 1999.
I love it.
1999 over whoever your favorite rapper was at the time.
Say it. All right, man. And like I said, man, you brought Soleil out, man.
Oh, I loved her.
And man, listen, man, you got to give us the story on how you put her on. You know, because I want to say this about Soleil. If you listen to the female, I know, y'all will be talking junk about me with the sexy red and all that. I just want to say Soleil, man, if she was to come out today, as hard as she was back then, she'll be shutting a lot of females down when it comes to spitting or whatever. Right. But yeah, what's the story, man? How you put her on?
Are you ready? Because it ain't what you think.
I'm over here on the edge of my seat.
Who Dat? I did 3 verses to Who Dat.
Okay.
The producer, Tricky Stewart, he's such a producer, man. He's awesome. But he was like, Che, this record is it. But I'm telling you, we need to change the dynamics. We need, like, a feature, put my artist on. He been letting me hear music the whole time we was working. I said, well, let me see her.
Okay.
He showed me a picture of her. I said, yeah, run that. And then they did the verse. He cut my first verse, cut my third.
Wait a minute, hold on, back up, man. You said let me see it.
I done heard the voice. I done heard the rap.
You need to make sure it matches.
I thought he was like, we can run that, girl. We can run that.
Right, but that's pretty much how it went. I was like, well, he's like, hey man, I got this artist, man. I'm like, let me see her. Okay, run it.
my level of JT Money love has just.
That's just how that went, though. But it was like the perfect match, you know what I'm saying? It went, you know.
Hey, it was a dope record. Yeah, man.
Now, what's the story behind that song? That actually is one of my favorite songs. Who that? So what was the story behind that one?
One night we was hanging out. Again, they was working on that Pimpin' on Wax album for me. So we'll hang out after the studio, go out listen. But we just chilling. We got our section, but then all these other cats start coming around. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, who that? Who that? That's your man? Who that? But then I'm telling you, I go home 4 o'clock in the morning, almost 5. They call me at 9, 10. Jay, you got to get back to the studio. He got this record. I'm like, what? Mm-hmm. I just got went there. Them boys had out. We gonna do the hook like this. I'm like, oh yeah. I heard the beat. I'm somebody. But Tricky will tell another version. He said he been had that beat. He said he done tried people, but none of them came through like I came through. Excuse me. But my version.
He popped his collar on that one.
Yeah, but my version is I went to sleep at 4, 5 o'clock. They woke me up at 9. I went back.
Right.
And I liked the hook, the idea, the concept.
Yeah. And
we got in there and I yelled it and I dropped them verses. Who done up ranting, trying to hang with the good?
You know what? Has anybody ever told you this? For me, especially if this is 99, I'm hearing, Cash Money taking over for the 99 2000. It sounded like a lot. It sounded like it had some Cash Money, and I know this was a different sound for you too.
Before Cash Money though, but go ahead.
This is
Continue.
Continue. Okay.
Continue.
So was it any kind of connection with you and Cash Money? Because it kind of sounded like, I don't know if it was like it was influenced by you or whatever the case, but have you ever heard that?
Yeah, I have different versions of it. They used to try to say Juvie sound like me or I sound like Juvie or whatever, but it's those voices. It's this grown raspy, man, this southern raspy.
Yeah.
And that's all it is, because I'm a Juvie fan. I love that guy, And
Juvie, yeah.
It's always respect and love whenever we see each other. It's never been, but they always try to compare me and Trick. They always try to compare me and Juvie. Yeah. But I think that's some fan stuff, or they want to see the fight, they want the boxing match.
Well, I don't want to see no fight. I want to know,
collaboration.
Y'all was going to say, y'all ever do a record together? You got plans on doing any record?
Yeah, we've been talking about it. Like, I missed them on this Immortal project that I got out right now that I dropped on the 4th of July.
I listened to it.
Which is JT Money Day in Miami, in case y'all ain't know.
Oh, yeah, I heard.
Oh, you heard? Okay. Without talking too much.
Okay.
But I think I'll get him on the next one, because we always see each other. We always talk. Yeah. I just got to come with it, or he going to send me something. I'm going to send him something, or he going to send me something.
Now, it's cool, man. It's definitely cool to, you're looking forward to still working with some of the artists that we grew up on like that, because I don't want to release none of this stuff from Immortal that you may not be ready to release. But I heard there was a group on there that I grew up on, and I was like, "Whoa, he had these dudes on there! Oh man!" And they still sounded good. Right? They still sounded good, man. I don't know if you want to put it out there, so
put it out there, because I want to talk about it.
They had 8 Ball and MJG, and I'm trying to get them on the show too. So. But this man had 8 Ball and MJG, and I'm telling you, they still sound like 8 Ball and MJG.
Look, I know them dudes since '93. It took us 30 years to find.
Oh, you had the perm. When they had the perm and stuff.
Yeah, I knew them back then, man. When Ball was a short little ball.
Yeah. So it took you. So you said it took you that long to catch up with him?
No, well, we always did shows where we see each other, but records now we was just enjoying, players meet. It's always a treat when players meet. Yeah. But we hadn't done no work.
Yeah.
But as I was doing this project, my team, they're like, nah, Jay, it's time for you to start calling in them. They're like, because as an artist, you think everything that was done was out of love. Trick, Rick, CeeLo, J Ball, everything was just love over the year. But I'm thinking, I got to go find me 50,000 for this, 100. Nah, you just make the call. They're like, nah, Jay, it's time for you to just make your calls. Everybody. Yeah. And it turned out that way.
Yeah.
But it was 30 years.
Right. Yeah, cause you ain't really have a lot of features, on your projects. Don't have you're not like it ain't like one of them compilation albums where you listen to it and you hearing all kind of people. It's you, like your stuff is mainly you. But it was cool to hear. Let me see if this is real.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Surreal Talk Radio, you live.
What's good? What's good?
What's good with it?
Yeah, talk to me, man. This Rich Boy Young, man, checking in with y'all boys, man. What's up, Jay?
What's up with it?
Yes, sir, my guy. Keep doing your thing.
Definitely that.
Hey, man,
Keep it locked.
Appreciate you calling in, big dog.
Yeah, man, we can't stop. We need to get Jay up in the city, man. Real talk. JT on San Sanford off the chain, man.
Well, Sanford, right?
Yeah, we up in Sanford.
Yeah, we about to talk about some Bo-Key stuff in a minute, right?
Well, let me tell them I am here, though, from the 12th to the 15th, man. I'm releasing a project, a movie at the CMX Theaters, and then we got the after party at different spots. But y'all gonna see it, though. But we here. Just come out wherever you hear.
What I am gonna do, I am gonna push up on you for sure.
All right. All right, then, big dog. We gonna make it happen then. All right, thanks for calling. Yo, so yeah, man.
I love when people call in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause it for a second. But yeah, man,
Organically.
because I got a whole list of stuff I want to talk about. But yeah, man, you was talking about the new album.
The new album.
I'm gonna get to that in a minute because I'm kind of like trying to put this thing in order. One song I gotta mention, gotta talk about is the Chevy Game. Gotta talk about that one. I'm talking about my favorite stuff, so I'm being a little biased.
No, that's good.
What
but that's the good stuff, though.
Yeah, Chevy Game. Okay, cool, man. Listen, you done been around the world, and you been doing shows and all that stuff, man. Is there anywhere that got the car game like Miami?
No.
You say yeah?
They got their own version of, but no.
I'm talking about them old school cars. Like, come on.
I'm sorry, I'm a Cali girl.
Right, that's what I'm gonna say. They got their
Chevy. They got a 6-4 Chevy. Yeah, come on now.
Cali. Now, I respect Cali.
My family from Cali just came back. That's when you said. I'm like, I know it. I just
have the little rims though.
Yeah, they got the little rims. But now, what I love about California, what I love, they detail and they paints. It's we like a simple, clean, and fresh and fly. You know?
The little lights.
Them boys go for like signatures and
They are artistic.
They literally take paintbrushes and they sit there and they paint. And they artisticness is in the detail extent they did a car.
Good. Yeah,
but
they good
the difference, I'm gonna step in on this one. The difference is Florida is all about the shine of the car, the music in the trunk, and the rims on the car.
That's right.
That's it. That's Florida.
You listen,
but the whole engine now, because
I give you that.
We ain't having no fly cars on the side of the road. We don't play that.
Wait a minute, I did. Come on.
Don't ride.
Wait a minute.
Did you hear Chevy Game?
No, I did. I did. However, I remember one year in BCR, I did see a fly ride that was on the side, just sitting. Right. I'm just saying.
And that was an accident. That was before I drive. No, because they was trying to take the cheap way out.
Oh, that's what it was.
They just want to put some rims on and drive up and think they're gonna get some girls.
They ain't hear Chevy Game. Because he explained. See, and at that time, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something real cool. Because at that time, I was a caddy man. You know what I'm saying? I was pushing it.
I still love a caddy.
Okay.
But when I was young, I was in the Chevy. My squad, it was Chevy boy.
Yeah, because my homeboy, he had the Chevy, that Caprice. I had that big Brougham, and man, but when I got that Camaro, it made me a Chevy boy.
That's the one you was driving to Tampa with, huh?
But know what's funny though?
I did drive to Tampa.
Know what's funny though? Back then, before Chevy gained the record, you could buy a Chevy for $2,500, $3,500.
Yeah.
Driving.
Yeah.
You can't even get a frame for $5,000-$10,000 without the motor in it.
Yeah.
They'll sell you a shell of a car and want $5,000-$10,000.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
You can't even. I wish I had invested in that then.
Right, just have them sitting on the side.
Chevy parts or something. You know what I'm saying?
Have a whole garage full of
100,000, 200,000 on a car 40 years old, 50 years old. What is this?
Yeah, that's the truth though. If you'd invested in that, man. Y'all ain't putting that on money. I know y'all got some of them put up somewhere, right? You know.
I don't. See what my dudes do. Like, hey, I came back too late.
He paused on it too.
I don't, right? Because I want to lie and say I do, but I don't.
Oh man!
By the time I came back, it was like, I'm not paying that. Y'all better give me that.
You supposed to have a Chevy game car put up, man. Yeah. All right, cool, man. I'm gonna talk about a song that you might even have forgot about.
I don't forget nothing.
You don't forget nothing?
Not really.
My man just called in from Sanford. This kid right here, Grill from Sanford, from Bokey. He did a song featuring you and Thrill Da Playa. I love that song. It was called Money, Clothes, and Hoes.
Yeah.
I took you back, didn't I?
Yeah. That was all right. That was one of my first features.
What?
I met Thrill, not just first meeting, but I saw him at the BCR reunion in Daytona. And I'm just free. I ain't doing nothing. Rolled back to Orlando with him to his house and went in the studio and did that record, man.
There it is. See, so I want to talk about, because I'm glad you said
Biggie sample, Biggie hook in there.
It was something.
Money, clothes, and hoes, all the no money,
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get DJ Rogue to play that on the top of the hour. I love that song right there. I took you back, didn't I?
Forget about it though.
But
as soon as you said it, I remember that.
It is. All right, so you mentioned that was your first feature. So it ain't a lot of, that's kind of rare. It ain't a lot of songs like that. That's kind of rare.
Very rare.
Okay.
Well, let me butt in. Why is it rare that you didn't use a lot of features? Is it because, you were good, don't get me wrong, but, sometimes, let me say it like this. Do people take features to boost what they already have and you already had it so you didn't need that extra feature?
I like that, and yes, but here's the thing. I'm a fan of the game. I used to love the game back then. Got a story. One day I was talking to Luke. I said, hey, man, these dudes want to play with me. They want to do a feature. Luke said, I wouldn't do it. I'm like, huh? Okay, so I ain't do it.
Oh, okay.
But he was already rich.
Right,
he was offering me money. I could have ate.
Right.
But the big dog say, well, shoot, I wouldn't do it. He didn't say you can't do it or don't do it.
He said, I wouldn't.
He said, I wouldn't do it. So I didn't do it. So I missed out on a lot of money back then because it was out to me. You got to think 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. They ain't had no JT monies or nothing similar to JT money yet.
And that was
Trick ain't come out in 96, 97.
Right.
Before that, it was just Jay.
Yeah.
Poison Clan.
Yeah.
The streets wanted.
And there was some
different
good
cities.
I'm glad you did the one with Too Short because it's like I said earlier in the interview. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a time when that was just like the rawest thing I had. At Poison Clan, Too Short. It was like wow. You know what I'm saying? So I was glad that y'all made that connection.
Yeah, I always wanted to do that. But see, even then, before that, all that 91, we was always doing shows together. I wasn't thinking about, man, let's get a record. I ain't even thought of that.
Yeah.
But then when I got that situation with Capitol Records and Priority, I had the budget. So now when I go to show, he probably would have did some love too. But I don't know. It was just, hey, man, I got this one. Just popped up and did it. I was able to, without being disrespectful, begging. Yeah, so it worked out. Like, Pimpin' on Wax was the first time I had outside features on the album. Too Short, Big Gift.
Big Gift, yeah. We had Big Gift on here too. Yeah, that record with Too Short was that was real. Like that seemed very organic for y'all. Like you know what I'm saying? Like just
right on. I did 3 verses to that song. Listen, man, back then I was just doing the record. They'll be like, man, Jay, that's why I kind of get mad when people hear my record. They be like, oh boy, this will sound good if you put. So you
already had the song before Too Short?
I do music, man. Listen,
I mean, y'all ain't like come together on it. You already had a song. You just put him on.
Yeah, I brought him in the studio. They took my middle verse out, put him in there.
That's crazy, man.
I do 3 verses. I go get it. Man.
Yeah, because it sounded like y'all sat there and did that together.
Even the talking parts, right? He did the talking part, and I came back behind him and filled in the blanks to be natural.
Yeah,
it ain't like we was in the booth like we talking now.
Yeah. I say it sounded back.
But I heard it. And I knew what he was saying, and I knew what to say.
That's what's up, man. All right, cool. Listen, man, we talked about Thrill Da Playa a second ago. You know, everybody talk about the verses.
Yeah,
that's where I had you in mind. When people talk about who would be a good verses for JT Money, I always say, man, Thrill and JT would make a good verses, in my opinion.
Thrill?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good one.
No, man, I couldn't do him like that. That's my brother, man.
You say you couldn't do him like
Yeah, man, that's my brother, man. How
I mean,
I'ma
it's
do
for the
him
culture,
like-
man. You know, the verses is for the culture.
He said
Right,
family
all right.
It's a
first.
celebration thing.
No, okay, well, as long as we celebrate. But if he trying to go get some,
Oh,
get
Lord.
nothing over here.
It's just catalog versus catalog. Catalog versus catalog.
Catalog. Well, let's go catalog.
Come on, man. We ain't trying to get
Name
y'all to
five.
battle.
Name five.
I was just throwing
For thrill?
suggestions.
Name five on the other side. And I'm gonna name five. Oh, you want to name
Well, okay.
10? And I'm gonna
Well,
name.
I'm gonna hit you hard. Then you want to play that game?
Let's
I'm gonna hit
go.
you hard.
You said it. Go.
What about that Christmas song they got?
That's one. Come on.
Okay.
Christmas.
Tootsie.
Yeah, let's do.
Hey, no, hey,
Hold
boy.
up. Yeah, let's do.
Hey.
Don't laugh.
That's
Don't
who
laugh.
did the Christmas song?
Don't
What you want
laugh.
for
Do
Christmas?
not laugh.
Yeah, don't laugh now.
I
Don't
love
sleep on
that song.
That's a
I'm
hit.
a criminal. I'm a criminal.
That's a-
Keep going. That's my
okay,
brother.
That's one.
That's one.
I don't know
Tootsie
none.
Roll.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's two. He got to do 10.
Okay.
Are you gonna do at 5? You gonna stop at 5?
I said 5.
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna make it easy for you.
No,
Do
give him
5.
10. Give him 10.
He can't give me 10. He can't give me 10.
I'm trying to hype you up. I'm hyping my bestie up. Come on,
Good.
give him
And
10.
I love him. Listen, me and Thrill got the same birthday, September 14th. This is my brother. Give me 10.
Oh, we got a
You
Virgo
two.
in the building.
You at 2 right
We
now.
ain't got time for 10.
Oh,
I give you 5.
5. You at 2. You
So
got
we
2.
got 2.
Christmas song, Tootsie Roll.
Let me see.
Whoop whoop.
Woo woo. He got harder than woo woo.
Okay, well, we'll pull that back. I'm trying to give you something. I'm trying to throw you something. I'm trying to throw a dog a bone. I'm trying to throw a dog a bone.
All right, well, let's go. What you got so far?
no, you got to get the 5.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
get the 5.
Okay. I'm gonna
Because it's going to be hard for me to stop.
Man, let me holler at you. That was good.
I ain't never even heard that one.
What? On bronze cones and red bones? Come on now. Yeah, that ain't a hit.
Anybody?
Anybody? Okay.
Anybody?
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, all right, stop. You had 3.
You know, I'm so.
Who that? Chevy Game. Kite to the boy. Whole problems ain't no problem. Real niggas run the yard. Second your mama gave you. Play ass shit.
Okay.
I won't ask you.
And the winner,
Did
and
I
the
say
winner, and the winner.
Like, I wouldn't do, that's my brother. I wouldn't do that to my brother. And I still got,
Let me go.
call him and tell him I love him. And he know.
Well, I guess we don't have a versus.
Oh man,
No.
you done killed
See,
my verse.
They asked me about, listen, because you thought I was a bass dude. You got to listen to Miami Mt
Oh, hey man,
Rushmore.
I grew up on Poison.
They tried to label me bass artist, but I so big. I told to him, listen,
Wait, so you
well,
don't think it'd be a good verse so bad?
no, to do it, anybody do a verse with me, you got to get 2 or 3 and they got to jump me. Ooh. Did you hear him? Let me say it again.
He said, so
Listen,
wait a minute, hold on. He said, in order for it to be a versus,
Whoever.
whoever decides, that he putting this out on blast, whoever decides to do the
They got to
versus
jump me.
with JT Money, they got to come through the hard way.
Hey, all right,
At least.
you got my job.
all right.
You got my job.
We
All
just
right,
having
listen,
fun, man. Just have some fun.
All right,
I like that.
Let me speed it up a little.
Wait a minute, then. Hold on. Let's step on that. Who the 3? He said you got to come back from 3 the hard way. Who the 3? You already got Thrill. Come
How
on.
about, man, listen, man, we
No,
gonna
we
put
off of
nobody
that.
on.
Yeah, we off
man,
of
we
that.
off.
See, look, I'm trying to keep the game going.
So listen, man, my man.
No, we have fun.
Right about
I love
now,
us.
man. The new project, the Immortal Project.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go out there and get that right now. Make sure y'all, stream it, however, whatever they doing these days, man. Make sure y'all.
Yeah, it's a nice body of work, man. I'm proud
Okay.
of it too. But what I was trying to do with it is bring the old with the young.
Yeah.
Like it's a
'cause you
real
got-
collaboration.
Yeah, because you got the auto-tune sound in there. And,
Some young dudes help produce and co-write some hooks for their listening pleasures.
Yeah.
Then I got that old school game for us with this platinum.
Yeah. You
That-
got,
I call that our latter years in life. We're the latter years in life.
Yeah,
See,
man.
like it's not great. It's platinum.
Okay.
I'm back again with the platinum
All
chin.
right, that's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
back again with the platinum
But you
chin.
ain't got platinum though. You working with some, it's mixed in
Salt
there.
pepper.
With,
It's still salt and
I'm
pepper.
on my way to
Yeah,
platinum.
you still salt and
I don't
pepper,
know if
man.
that's
You on
salt.
the way.
It's a little
man.
orange up
And she
there.
called me.
They got a special relationship.
Yeah.
Our auntie.
She called me Petty.
Hey, I got to get you back. Come on.
Get your lick
That's
back.
right.
All right.
Get that lick back.
Well, listen, man. I tell you, man. It's a couple stories. You got some stories on them, man. You got a couple songs on those, some stories that I'm feeling, and they got to hear that Mount Rushmore, the Miami Mt Rushmore on there. That joint right there is classic. Yeah, man. Y'all definitely got to check that out, man. Like I said, 8 Ball and MJG. He done resurrected
You
the
liked it,
boys,
that
man.
one.
I love it.
Let's bring this up before we finish the Mount Rushmore. Let's talk about JT Money Day. So seriously, like they took out a day and they celebrated you for that one day in Miami. How did that make you feel?
I was humbled. I was honored. I was thankful. I still am that.
How many collars did you pop?
Nah, I couldn't. I was still like, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying thank you. But see, now it kind of make me feel like responsible. Like now I got to do better. I got to do something. Now I got to open. Well, I already got the JT Money Foundation, but now I got to use it for some good. I got to help somebody with that day. Like we can still throw concerts and festivals and events, but the proceeds got to go somewhere.
That's big.
Whether it's battered women or kids, the foster kids when they grow out of, once they turn 18, they ain't got nowhere to go. You got to figure out a way to help. That's what's going to make it make sense. Like I can't just have it and then I just make some money and pocket it and go to strip club.
That's big. Now that's not what you saying. That's big.
We got to do something with it,
Right, especially I like the youth and the foster care.
Yeah, and it's the city they giving it to me. So now, I'm gonna take my goals out of it.
Hey, come on now, don't do that.
Hey.
I'm just talking about that. I can still do good with gold.
Right, but with the mayor, when the mayor came. So how did being recognized? You had your family there, you had your friends there, you had Poison Clan. Yes. But to get that, like basically the key from the city of the mayor of Miami-Dade
County.
That's
honor, and it's funny. Like people be like, well, "About time they should have been," but I'm like, it's all in his time, and whenever the time is, the time is.
Well, listen, man. I feel like it's perfect because now a lot of people don't know, and we want to let the world know that you finna get ready to do this documentary, right? So the Who That JT Money story is perfect, man. Because
right.
All of it lining up.
Yeah, y'all could talk about that in the documentary. You know what I'm saying? And you got my man over here. Okay, here we go.
Lining up right now.
All right. We definitely got to put this out there. The official after party coming up too. All right.
Wait a minute, there's an after party?
Yeah, man.
What we got to dress like?
September the 12th. Like, what we got going on September the 12th?
Do I need to get in my closet or do I need to go buy something new? Women always need something to buy something new.
Okay.
Right,
so this is the premiere of the documentary?
Yes, we're going to do it first here in Orlando. We got a whole weekend. That's my birthday weekend. I'm the 14th, but we starting on the 12th.
Okay.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Wait. Hold on. You said y'all going to premiere it in Orlando?
Yes.
Hey, man, listen, I hope y'all heard that, man.
Yeah.
All right, man, so September the 12th at the CMX Theater.
Downtown, the heart of Orlando.
Man, we up in there. In there.
And then the after party right downstairs at
giving away. Okay, we got some tickets to give away too. All right.
Give away, right.
All right, cool.
So you at the CMX Theater.
Contest for that.
Right.
We got it. We definitely gonna do this, especially on the social media thing.
Definitely.
We gonna get these we gonna send somebody here to see this doc. I can't wait.
Is it 18 and over, 21 and over? Is there age limit?
Hey, do y'all?
Not really. It's a nice story of the come up of JT. The JT Money story is Who That. See, now they're gonna get to know Who That, and then I get to do that afterwards.
So you gotta be 18 and up for afterwards, right?
After party,
yeah. They got
I think 21 because we got some liquor sponsors and we gonna be drinking and celebrating.
We'll be drinking brown or white.
Whatever we feel like.
Hey.
We got it all. You can drink brown, white, bubbles, whatever you like. Grapefruit. You want fruit, fermented fruit.
Just say auntie a seat on the side.
So what's the okay, cool. So did y'all include the the holiday and stuff like that in the documentary?
Not yet, but we're gonna start the next one with it. Because I kind of got this one ready. I wanted to steal some footage just the other day and just say, no, add this in real quick.
Yeah.
But no, we're going to start because this one is to be continued. I'm still writing this story, man. I'm not finished.
Is we gonna get to see some 2 Live Crew stuff up in this thing?
You will. You will see some.
Okay.
And they will speak about their JT Money experiences. And yes. I'm proud of it. Listen, I've been on Red and the director. I'm like, nah, man, nah. They're like, yeah, Jay, we almost. I said, no, it ain't finished. I said finished. You gotta. I got to love it before you can point it out.
It is.
It's the JT Money story. It can't be your version of the JT Money story.
Yeah, man.
So we got the 12.
This cinema right here gonna be deep. We gonna have it full right here because we gotta check this out.
So what's on the 12, Calico?
That's the 12. That's the premiere, and then they got the after party from 9 to 2.
Okay, and
okay, so right downstairs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Come out the theater.
Right, man. At Debonair Supper Club. Okay.
Yeah, bigger ranking hosting, but it's one of the flyest spots I done seen in there. You know,
Yeah, I've been hearing about this spot. This I think it's I don't know how new it is, but it's been having a lot of
Yeah,
really?
It's pretty fly.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've been hearing a lot of things. They had a big thing this past weekend there too, black and white.
That's that white.
Now, of course, you gonna perform, right?
At the summer, well,
At the after party thing.
they probably gonna make me. I was trying to make us have a video, but I'm ready. I'm always ready. Like
Yeah.
if you was on the DJ and you threw a song,
Oh man,
I'm ready to bust a verse.
So when
I'm always ready.
Just do the we got bad knees nowadays, so we can't
You know what? You know what's crazy? What he just said.
He was gonna pass you the mic?
Do the that's a real moment, and I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime we got an MC in the building, I always say this, man. We gonna make you spit, see where you at. But I'm not ready. I didn't have nothing. My surreal moment was gonna be. Wanted you to tell us the wildest thing you seen at a 2 Live Crew, show. Something that we could talk about on the radio.
He said he couldn't. Remember? We asked that.
I said something we could talk about on the radio.
He said he was too busy performing.
Yeah, but she want to know 2 Live Crew. But see, the thing about all that was,
Poison Clan.
It was nothing. Poison Clan, we just rock. We was real hip hop. We was the rap gang. Luke them was the show, but nothing wilder than somebody literally getting
something on stage.
So they really did do that? I heard.
But this is not just once. This became part of the show.
Wow.
Like, you get booked to get you some, But I got a funny story for a 2 Live Crew show. One day we was all in Japan. I was on the stage with them, and some fan was over there. I went that way and dropped 6 feet off the stage. It was dark. I couldn't see it. I was right back up 2 seconds later. Like nothing happened. But, I got cat-like reflexes. So I'm over here like this.
Man.
It was part of the show.
Part of the show, man.
Man, so if you went to a 2 Live Crew concert, you got a concert and you got a backstage concert.
No, right down the middle of the stage, right?
I'm talking about right.
I can't figure out a word to use.
And they lucky because there wasn't no cell phones or
back
cameras
then.
and stuff.
Ooh,
They was
boys,
lucky.
these mamas nowadays.
That's what I'm talking about. It's legendary. Luther Campbell legendary with that.
Man, listen, man. We got to get up out of here, man. I wish we could keep this thing going, but I want to give you time to give your shout outs, man. Let your people know about. They know about the show now. We're gonna keep pumping this thing until the 12th, man. We're gonna keep pumping this thing hard and let everybody know they need to come out there and check out this documentary. But other than that, man, you got anything else coming up, man? Take us away with any shout outs you want to give.
Yeah, man. I just want to shout out to the city of Orlando because it's always been love for 100 years, even though I've only been around however many. But I just thank you. Let them know we coming. I'm coming back. Showtime. Coming to rock. Album out. Please support because it's a good body of work. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Yeah,
and still rocking, baby. Poison Clan on the way, though. I got the whole clan together. We doing a project. I got them featured on the album just to let them know. Got to bring these old dudes back, but
the old dudes.
Starting to good. Right. That's what they want to say. But it's rocking. But it's just for the feeling. I know what I'm doing. And that's all, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
Hey, man, thank you so much for doing our show.
JT
all right,
Money.
man. I hope y'all enjoyed JT Money on Real Talk Radio.
Yeah.